Hello and welcome to another installment of Urban Seasons. It's June 8th and the goslings are getting bit. Okay, I'll step back. Rule number 1, do not get in the way of a mother goose. It probably won't end very well for you. Almost didn't end well for me. This is the beautiful Lake Nokomis. A very lovely lake for recreation, whether it's kayaking or swimming or fishing or boating. Quite a lot to do out here. Oh, and look at here. Found a nice little mushroom growing on a fallen branch on the lake shore. Pretty neat. It's a very breezy day. We've got a large honey locust tree, silver maple over here, another honey locust. There's a birch over there. I believe this one is a silver birch or a paper birch. And these over here are river birches. Now, birches are the kind of trees that are best identified by their bark. And the river birch has this really papery, kind of a tan-colored bark. Always looks like it's peeling off. Easy to identify. It doesn't have the traditional eye-shaped patterns that the other birches tend to have. They also have a more southerly range. I believe they can be found as far south as at least the Carolinas, whereas those birches over there are more northerly and need colder climates, where these can handle both warmer and colder climates. There's a duck mid-flight, and here we have several silver maples. Over there we got a nice cottonwood tree with its leaves shaking in the breeze. I'm not sure what tree that is, but it's clearly dead, as it doesn't have any leaves and it's already almost the middle of June. There's a little cottonwood sapling over here. They've got very distinct leaves, like a nice distinct shape. Also, the cottonwood releases kind of like I don't know if it's a pollen or a seed, but it kind of looks like snowflakes in June. There's a group of cottonwood, what I assume is the seed or the flower. I'm not sure too much on the anatomy of these trees, but you can see why it gets its name. A couple little birdies out here. Cute little guys sitting in the fence. More cottonwood leaves are I think they're related to aspen, and the way the leaves shake probably a clue to that. They have a similar leaf shape, so I believe they're in the same family. They just don't have that birch-like bark that the aspens have. It's more like a standard hardwood tree bark, like an oak or a maple. Water's kind of clear around here. Let's see if we can see any wildlife. Probably not. It's been fairly cool this summer, so water's still chilly, but it's supposed to warm up next week, so we'll see how the lake goes. This is a pretty popular lake to go swim in. It's so nice and breezy. Not sure what this grass is called, but it's very nice. I don't know, there's something pleasant about this grass. This is some dandelion that's quite overgrown. These here are called greater plantain. I don't think they're actually related to bananas, but for some reason that's what they're called. But who knows, maybe they're like a continental version. There's a large tree that might not be alive, and a robin singing on it. So according to this sign, all of this is native plants. At the very least, like the grasses and stuff. Pretty sure cottonwoods and stuff are native too. Cottonwoods are interesting because they're more associated with the western states, but I think Minnesota is within its eastern range. A lot of dandelion growing out here. Dandelions are not native to the US, they're from Europe. Nonetheless, they're beautiful, and I always have a little bit of an issue when people talk about invasive or non-native plants, because we're not native. At least, unless you're Native American, you're not native to the U.S. So who are you to judge a plant? And the plants didn't choose to come over. We brought them over. And yet we want to act like they're the bad guys? That's a little hypocritical to me. Now, of course, when we're talking about invasive, we're like they're taking over the native plants. I get it, But not every non-native plant is a threat. So you gotta kind of do your research. It is part of... It's all nature in the end. Everything is nature. Even this concrete floor is nature. Because we're part of nature. Fortunately, I'm not sure what type of tree this is, but god damn is it beautiful. Look at that, the way it droops. Almost gives the appearance of a weeping willow, but it's clearly not. Take a look at that one. That one's growing kind of weird. It's got like partly bare branches. Look at that yellow iris over there. That's beautiful. Nice little duck swimming out along the lake. There's another yellow iris down there too. And a weeping willow. Well, I guess that'll conclude this video. Our focus today was mostly on trees. I got a couple of birds, some angry geese. Justified. I was getting a little close to their family. But, a robin, a couple of other birds that I can identify, some ducks. A lot of cottonwood trees today, a lot of silver maples, birches of different kinds. So it's just a pleasant day, so I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of the outdoors.